Good evening. My name is Adam Marwood. They call me the Zotmeister. Welcome to episode 14 of Throwback Thursday. Fair warning in advance, this episode may contain more than your recommended daily allowance of dank. Submitted for your approval this evening, proof that the NeoGeo was not all fighting games. Not necessarily presented this evening, proof that that is a good thing. uh, so, um, so all the games that I'm going to be playing tonight are indeed NeoGeo games, and they all produced between, I should say published, released, between the years of 1990 and 1994, inclusive within the first 5 years of the console's support period, I guess you'd say. There are, and not a single one of them is a one-on-one fighting game. That was very much intentional. That is what the console became most famous for. And even early on, there were still quite a few examples of this. I mean, the Fatal Fury series started then. The original Art of Fighting fits within there. Actually, the first King of Fighters game, 94, that would also fit within this time frame. But I have intentionally avoided all of those. Some brawler-style games are on my shortlist here. I say shortlist, it's 29 games long, and there's no way I'm going through all of them. And I very much intentionally did not put down some games. Most of them are sports titles. Some are just so incredibly horrible that I refuse to play them. But there's still quite a few on this list that are, let's say, charmingly bad. Games that have their cult fans, I guess you could say. I have a bit of show and tell that I could do, and I would start the stream with that. But I think I will instead save that for a little bit later. For no other reason than that I don't want to get up right now to grab these things. So, let us get this party started. And I think it is only appropriate that if I'm going to do an early NeoGeo game stream, that I start with NeoGeo game number 1. The very first. That is 1975. Now I'm going to be playing the arcade version of all of these, just so you know, just to be aware. This, of course, was from SNK themselves, creators of the console. Haven't played it since the hard drive losses.
Summer 1975. A nightmare awaits me. I am being recalled to Torn headquarters. Do I have to go back to the hell again?
There we go. Whew. So, what we have here is a crosshair shooter, I guess you could call it, in the style of Cabal or Blood Brothers.
Dr. R. Muckley, an ex-U.S. Army scientist, has been kidnapped by possible Northside terrorists and taken to Nom's backwoods. So now we, a special force unit, have been organized to rescue him. Go up the Yon River to deceive enemy guard.
Alright, so here we are. We move the player and the crosshair. For holding in the fire button, just the crosshair moves. Toss grenades, grab point items. Enemy grenades can be shot out. This was the first game produced for the NeoGeo console. It was very much designed with showing off the hardware's capability. Oops, that was totally the wrong button. Killed them already. Great start, Adam. Oh dear, I left that thing alive. That's not good. This game occasionally throws an extra boss at you. Between stages, and, well, maybe it's just me, but I swear that it has something to do with, air units you leave alive. Whoa! I did not even see what hit me there. Energizer Kitty, good to see you here.
New operations have been watched.
You will die!
Ah, damn. Oh, that was unpleasant. Yeah, let me try this again, and I'm going to move some buttons around. Because the way that's set up is very inconvenient for this.
Summer 1975.
A
A nightmare
hate when
awaits
it
me.
doubles up the commands like that.
I am being recalled to Torm headquarters. Do I have to go back to the hell again?
There we go. That should do a lot better.
Dr. R. Muckley, an ex-U.S. Army.
Yes, we saw that. Thank you. Oh, I'm a frickin'. Hold on. That was very much the wrong way around. That's grenades.
Summer
That is rolling.
1975.
Okay.
A nightmare awaits me.
Now we can do this. Ugh.
Dr. R. Muckley, an ex-U.S. Army.
What? It's not working at all. Okay. Minor technical difficulty here. Nope. Huh. Sure what's happening here. Let me try,
Dr. R. Muckley.
something... There we go. Not sure what that was all about. Okay. We are in business. Ugh. Oof. Need the Vulcan gun this time. The flamethrower drops infantry very quickly, but it can't actually reach flying vehicles, for example. Oh, you. Ugh. There's nothing dank about this game, only my skill at it. This game is too good for me to do so poorly in it. I'm going to at least make it to the second stage. Ah, Alan, good to see you here. I have something to show you if you're around a little later, Alan. Ooh! Barely got all the way to that one. You are temporarily invulnerable while you are rolling. It's why it's there. But, you need to have good timing. You have to be careful not to roll into anything. Something right at the end of your roll you're defenseless against. Ugh. Damn. Ah! Damn it. I need to relax a bit here. Ugh. Oh! I didn't quite roll in time there. Ugh. Yeah, this game is very unforgiving. Ooh. Oh, you're kidding me! Let's try to clear things out a bit. Ah! Let me try one more time, okay? Just one.
Dr. R. Muckley.
Just one. I really want to show off things starting from the second stage. Every NeoGeo game has a product number. This is number 001. This is the first NeoGeo title. Oof. Ah! Designed from the ground up to be simultaneously an arcade and home system. First and last of its kind. It was the first console to support memory cards. I have one of those. I will show it to you. A lot of the games that you'll be seeing were sort of designed more for one side than the other, but definitely with both in mind. Will be kind of obvious. Ooh! There we go. I shouldn't look that big. Yeah. It doesn't help that I seem to be rolling on accident a bit when I just want to run back and forth. Whoa! How did that not hit me? That statue can be damaged, but not until the boss shows up. Yeah, no, it doesn't make much sense.
New operations have been watched.
You will die.
Those strong grenades.
This is Firebird. Headquarters. Over. We've been sighted. We'll abandon boat and go through Donang City. Over. How did they know our plan?
Ah, damn it. Extra bows. Extra boss. Whoa! Yeah. Look at that. Oh! Ah. Come on, break already. Yes. Sheesh. Lord BBH, master of all things early NeoGeo. Well, maybe not all things, but most, it would seem. Oh! Come on. Okay. Here we go. Oh, well, that didn't last long. Darn it. Yeah, if you drop, she leaves. She's actually a partner. She will be shooting back at the enemies as well. Fittingly, her name is Chris Helper. It says so in the manual. I don't have the physical manual for this game, but I did buy it on Wii Virtual Console. Ugh. Oh, I am out of grenades. That explains a few things. Oh, pfft. I just totally stuffed that one. Ugh. My word. Ugh. Oh, now we're talking. Ugh. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that one came fast. Yes, Wild Guns is another game of this ilk. And a damn fine one at that. Well, I wanted to be able to last long enough to show you just a few more power-ups. I did not get my initials in time. That was unpleasant. Yeah, so this game is very brutal,
1975.
very unforgiving, and every now and then it's just like, here, have an extra hard bonus boss on the house.
Do I have to go back to the
Yeah,
hell again?
thanks for that. I appreciate it. That would be Blood Brothers, Energizer Kitty. Yeah. So, it had to start somewhere, and that was where it started. That was the first ever NeoGeo game. That was the one it all began with. So, so Alan, you kind of inspired something. It was said that when I'm going to be doing a bit of a monologue, I should have a larger camera field. So, weren't. I draw your attention to the story time logo there. All right, so I'm no stranger to the Neo Geo because I happen to have your home system myself. Um, as a matter of fact, here it is. This is the Neo Geo, specifically the home version thereof. Um, Obviously, the arcade version looks like an arcade cabinet because, well, that's kind of what it is. But this, yeah, and they call that the MVS, the multi-video system. Rather confusingly, the home console is referred to as the AES, Arcade Entertainment, I think it is, system. So, yeah, the home version has arcade in its name. I'm sure that they did that on purpose. Okay, yeah, this here is the cartridge slot. Looks kind of big, doesn't it? Big honkin' reset button here, and the front's got your controller ports. Don't show up terribly. You know what? Let me see if I can. There we go. Makes the item easier to see anyway. Yeah, you can see the power switch. There's actually a volume slider on the front of this thing. And this guy right here is the memory card slot. Yes, memory card in. Barely readable there. This big honking piece of hardware. My second favorite game console of all time. Well, you may wonder what kind of controllers this thing uses, right? Boom! This thing is about as large as the console itself. Yeah, it's not handheld, it's an actual joystick. This is the standard controller. Micro switches on this thing. Not on the buttons, unfortunately, but there is on the stick. This thing, yeah, I got mine secondhand. My controller cable here is a little on the loose side. I do have a second stick, but I only brought one up for showing. Oh, Macaw! I'm glad that you could make it. I was hoping that putting the extra dank warning in there would somehow evoke you. I'm glad it did. Right. So for a quick recap for those who just came in, yes, here is my NeoGeo. And here is its standard controller. It is that big. Now, I mentioned memory card. Got one right here. I think I can shut this off now. That a little easier to see. Yeah, it's nicely in here. It is thinner than, say, a PlayStation memory card. Actually comes in a nice little extra pouch here. Has a manual in the form of a sheet of paper. So there's the front there. You might not think you would need a manual for a memory card, but keep in mind, memory cards weren't a thing before this one. They had to start somewhere. Nobody knew what these things were. And there it is. It's on the thin side. It's definitely thinner than a PlayStation card, but obviously it's a lot larger. I mean, you could fit this in your wallet. It's around the size of a credit card here. And notably, the arcade cabinets had memory card slots in them as well. And the games were cross-platform. You could start a game in the arcade, play it a bit more at home, go back and forth between the two. Why they thought there was any value in this whatsoever, I have no idea, but you can totally do that. I have some extra cables and whatnot here that I brought up. I don't really need to show them to you, but I do, of course, have to show you a game. I have 11 actual carts. I've only brought up one to show you. This is one of the earlier NeoGeo games, scrolling shooter Ghost Pilots, which is probably the next one I'm going to show you, actually. This is what the cartridge case looks like. To give you a good size comparison here, this is Merriam-Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, most recent edition, and it ain't much larger. Yeah, so, yes, the game boxes for the NeoGeo, here are my movements. Yeah, you can see it's not much smaller than a dictionary. um, you may wonder, what is in all of the space inside of these things? Well, I'll show you. There is not much space around the cartridge at all. This is what a NeoGeo cartridge looks like right here. This is their size, their shape. 2 circuit boards on the bottom, cable side there. Here is, for comparison, an SNES cartridge. Yeah. It's kind of big. There you go. So if you like large video game equipment, the NeoGeo is totally your thing. Hiding underneath there is a manual. It's printed, almost certainly extremely Englishy manual. They are in black and white, but it's I miss the days of printed manuals so much. Ghost Pilot characters, Tom Phillips and Charlie Stingley. So, right. I had these things, wanted to show them off. There's your story time. I will get to my unshaven mug back in the corner where it belongs, and actually start showing off play of some of these early games. Nightcall, good to see you here. Yeah, things are always. I love the NeoGeo. I do. There's just something about it. I don't know what the proper term for it would be. I guess just a certain sense of methodology about its presentation, its games, and whatnot. It just ended up developing a style all of its own. Something that really makes me actually think a bit more fondly of it than I do the NES, which is a really, really strange thing to think about from a quantitative standpoint, but it's just how I feel. Um, yeah, I have 11 actual cartridges. This might actually be the oldest of them that I have. I haven't checked the dates on them. Most of them are older games. The most recent one I have is Fatal Fury 3. Bit of a mixture there. But very much intentional that I am not playing any. Come on, you doing it? Work with me. Okay. Yeah, this one is actually a little later. This is from 1991. Just a second there. Oh dear. Yeah. I try to make these Throwback Thursdays just as educational as entertaining. So not afraid to do a little bit of show and tell. You want to see a really big long show and tell? Check out when I did the NeoGeo Pocket Color. I think I spent the first half hour just showing off hardware on that one. Ah, yes. Yes, 3CF Creations, indeed. Oh, love this. Apparently not, Energizer Kitty. I'm afraid to ask. Afraid to ask. So I've probably spent more time playing this than, well, anyone should. This, straight up, is SNK does tour plan. Choice of bomb, that one's kind of weird. I'll do this one here. Very much intentionally Sky Shark inspired. That was weird. Why did it pick up there? Ah. This game is perhaps most famous for its ridiculously... Ugh. Well, that was just me being bad. But, this game's, extremely unforgiving hitbox. You cannot have an enemy bullet anywhere near your play. Your plane just crashes. It just blows up. It basically just has a heart attack when it falls over. I did actually practice this slightly earlier, and I was doing better than now. Definitely, kind of. It's just one of those games that you really need to essentially learn. Just the fact that it's a shooter of this type on a horizontal monitor is already like a strike and a half against it. Oh, I hit the bomb button not soon enough. By like 2 seconds because more than a little bit of a lag between hitting it and getting that explosion. Even then, it'll only wipe a bullet that's actually in it. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. If you can keep from dying for a while, your shot spread improves significantly. Survivability a lot better. Just like Sky Shark, go figure. Just about the only thing about this game that doesn't screen... Oh, actually the larger tanks do have separate turrets that you can shoot off. Yeah, I'm so dead right now. And of course, yeah, I've already put one initial in. This game does the unforgivable sin of a scrolling shooter of putting up the initial input the instant your plane dies. So if you're still tapping the fire button, you don't react to losing your plane. Yeah, you've just put in AAA as your initials. Shame on them. Of course, decidedly more modern games have made the same mistake. Oh, excuse me. I'll try that one more time, that was pretty short. I want to at least try to make it past the first stage. It had been quite a while before I played it, but I shouldn't be this bad at it. I was actually playing this, among many other games, for a high score competition at a convention we have here in Rhode Island called TempleCon. And I won a lot of plushies that day. A lot of them. High score on each machine at the end of the day wins a prize. Yeah. I won what, 27 I think it was? That was a good day. I should point out that these were no ordinary stuffed animals. These were, what are those called? Giant microbes, I think the brand name is? I was so upset that I didn't get the mad cow disease one. But yeah, when one of the when one of the convention operators is the world record holder in Magical Drop 3. Magical, what am I saying? Oh, that is its name. What is wrong with me tonight? Yeah, world record holder in Magical Drop 3. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't beat her, score. My understanding is that their Crystal Castles machine still has my initials on it, because that's save size scores, and the first stage in that game, the walls in the back are drawn to actually show off the initials. Okay. I've got way too many bombs. Damn it. Out of range, right? I'm just gonna shamelessly bomb the crap out of it. Oh, it's not done yet! There it goes. There. I made it past the first stage. Yep, no between stage bonuses. You may wonder why it's keeping count of the stars at the bottom then. I believe that's because you get an extra plane with every 10th star? It's been a little while. I do believe that's the case. Guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Nope. It's more than 10 then. Score-based extra life. Oh, no, you don't. Eh. I did get him once. Where's the star? Ha! Spawned off screen. Immediately removed. As I've said before, the scrolling shooter is the easiest kind of video game to program. Ooh! Very simple coding tricks. Good enough. Stage. Oh yeah. You should do come in for a landing, don't you? Stage is longer than I thought. Has it really been that long? Ah, let's fight tanks. No, a new bomb type. Did I really forget that much about this game? Darn. I guess I did. Well, shame on me. Yeah, great idea, Adam. Why don't you show off a bunch of classic NeoGeo games and have half the things you say about them be wrong? That's just genius, or not. should have done more research rather than practice. Frankly, I'd rather embarrass myself with bad play than embarrass myself with just plain being wrong, saying things about games. That's sort of more what I'm known for. More than actually playing them. Anyhow, I definitely made it further than I expected to. Hopefully I can be forgiven for playing this one out. Oh dear. Oh, I totally thought I had that guy. Totally thought I did. Oh, bloody hell. Ugh. This is terrible. Oh well. Come on, really? There we go. Let's see if I can actually get my initials in time successfully. Yes. Okay. That is the strategies of Marquis Adam. Alright, so that is Ghost Pilots, a game that I apparently still need quite a bit of practice in. Quite a bit. So there it is. Let me make a quick note of what I've played here. I'm not going to try to do these in any sort of chronological order. I am going to be doing a bit of jumping around, attacks of opportunity, I guess you might say. The next one I'm going to play is from SNK's partner in crime, ADK, or Alpha, as they were called a little earlier on. I seem to be dropping frames a lot tonight. Are things looking okay at everybody else's end for the most part? I'd really like to know that. This is for you, Macaw. Is there a way to play NeoGeo games online co-op? My understanding is that the Fightcade emulator is in the process of being updated, and if Lord BBH says the new Fightcade works, then I would take his word for that. And that would probably enable exactly that. This would be one of the easiest games in the world if it were slowed down just ever so slightly. But the game's speed has been set just to the absolute limit of human reflex. Why did that not put a credit in? There we go. This game is often likened to Punch-Out due to the perspective and style. can block high and low, but not at the same time. Non-secretarian society. We don't make much sense, but we do like pizza. Alright. Get this starty. Let's get this starty parted, I was just about to say. Thank you for the hosts, Mick. Greatly appreciated. Yes, I am actually hostable now. Yes. So these early opponents here, you can just smash right on through, no problem. Apparently the items they drop is random, and getting life items early on is really stinks. Now this guy is actually, oops, a little more annoying. You can try to dodge his attacks, like so, or otherwise block them, which staggers him slightly, lets you get your series in. But you don't have much time to react to whether he's going to attack high or low. Dodging tends to be the better option. You have a sense of when they're going to attack. Oh, that was terrible. At least that guy dropped life. But, yeah, learning the character's animations, getting that instinct to block helps a lot. What I will typically do, because there's really no reason not to hold the shield up or down at any moment. Alright. So I'll typically block low and watch above my opponents. If I see them about to do an overhead strike, then I shift my guard. At least that's what I try to do. Sometimes I get a little antsy and shift my guard when the opponent starts to attack low. This is perhaps more than any other video game I am aware of, the one that makes me wish I had better reflexes. If this game were even just ever so slightly slower, it would be exponentially more fair. The reaction time it requires is just ridiculous. Okay, probably don't need anything here. Better off saving my money. It's just that I'm not actually anticipating making it past this stage. Let's be brave. Jezendar, good to see you here. Glad you can make it. Yep. Oops. Gotcha. Ugh. I used to just sit in front of the enemy and try to block all the time. I've been trying to dodge them more frequently because of, mainly because of Macaw, and watching him play, and, he very rarely even tries to block. Ugh. Yeah, attacking right after you've been hit doesn't do much damage at all. You have that sort of a stamp. Damn it! Just die already. You have something of a stamina meter of your magic count there. Yeah, this is, I can feed these guys fireballs as they jump in to give me, an opening to hit them. Oops, too soon. There we go. Dosage percent. Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, friggin' stupid! This game can do that to you, though. Oh, he got me. Damn. This game over screen's more than a little intimidating. I'll try again. I'll just jump straight to chapter 3. I've come to learn that this game is stupid long. There are 7 chapters. When you start ahead, they give you a nice set chunk of experience and gold to play with. Just quite not enough to get that shield axe. You can get the mist sword though. You're green. I can just smash you. Ugh! Wasps. There we are. Yeah, still trying to learn the timing of dodging enemies. What? I've always had a lot of respect for this game, although I've never been good at it. At least not as good as I would like to be. Ugh! Really? Since when do I ever take a hit from one of those guys? Ah. Ooh. I meant to drop that just before the magic recovery came in. Did not quite happen. Oops. Go. Oh, that was stupid. Felt like I had ages to block that one. Why did I not do so? Ooh. You gotta be fast if you want to get them. Whatever. Man, I feel so slow. So this red... Oh! Yeah, the red guy's good at countering your own shots. He can block you. The key is to only swing at him 3 times. I did want to show off what he was capable of, though. Ooh! Blocked that out gnarly. There we go. I gotta wait a moment, then hit him with it. Oh, no, he still jumped away. Oh. Whoa! Holy crap, that was stupid fast. There we go. My word. Ugh. So you're not looking at the same thing all the time. They give you new shields as you go along. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever. I suppose I could buy that just to recover my magic, but not sure what the point in that would be. Oh, pff, why did I shift my block? Oh. Ah! I didn't get a single one of those. Ah. Yes, this is definitely a game for the hyper-caffeinated. Really? This guy will actually shoot fire 3 times. Just gotta hold it in. Tower. The tower? The tower? Rapunzel! Rapunzel! I might even see the inside of it. I don't have high hopes. What? Must have tried to attack too soon. Not sure how I let go of my block there. Oh, are you kidding me? Ugh. Oh, that was... that was so stupid of me. Why did I let go of my guard? Alright, you do actually have a both buttons together attack that costs you some health and deal a lot of damage. That looked like a good time to use it. Yes. Can be done. Oh! I thought he was still... I didn't think he was in front yet. Damn. Let's judge the distance. Oh, another red one. Oops. No. Yeah. Oh well. As much as I love this game and would keep playing it, I have a sizable list to go through. So, I shall press on. But, I do actually greatly enjoy that game. I like it a lot. I just wish I were better at it. It's just insane. Insanely hard. Oh. I love this music, though. Let it play a little bit longer. Marquee fail. No. No, that is crossed swords. Damn it! I even changed the bottom line too. In some way, somehow. I am not doing well tonight. I apologize for that. I am very, very hard on myself when I do stupid things. Alright. So I'm going to play something a bit on the easier, friendlier side now. Something that is no less dank. If anything, it's danker. I apologize in advance for what is almost certainly going to be an awful lot of pixelation. That's a lot of artifacting due to the animation of its title screen. One of the smaller, simpler NeoGeo titles. Certainly a cult favorite. It's all about the animation in this game. Has your
Hey, let's go. Great shot.
that song go?
Oh my god.
Up to 4 can play it once, and it does have your typical video game extra mode splash and strike 90, but I will play regulation. Choose the weight of your ball, whether you're left or right-handed. Controls are
Hey, let's go.
hey, let's bow! Controls very simple. Whoops, that ball is gonna go. Yeah. That was terrible. And yes, they do have a lady there. Perhaps the most famous thing about this game. Oh, that's gonna be a. Let's see if I can. Might have been a little too hard for the right angle. Oh, yep. Needed to be just a tiny bit softer. Should have gotten them all. There we go. I think arcades might make a comeback with VR? I don't know. They kind of tried that already. Of course, VR is a lot better now than it used to be. That is a good question.
Nice there.
Thank you. I try. Ugh. I'm just gonna cheese this one out. I just think I can get it straight. Oh, you're kidding me! Having a quick sandwich. Ooh, that was a bad angle. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Not so hard this time. Oh. Oh, that got it. Alright. For the longest time, there was actually a Flash version of this available online, the game was small enough that someone was able to actually take all of its resources and make a very faithful conversion. It's playable on the web. You might even still be able to find a copy of it somewhere. Ah, really? Spare going into the final frame. Oh! Oh! Darn, that would have been a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's what I get. 168. I think I would have been happy with at least 200, but... Not that I'm aware of. I don't think there's any... You've actually got me curious. If you play with more than... Well, an arcade cabinet only has... 2 control ports. Yeah, it's 2 guys. Yeah.
Hey, let's bow.
Yeah, it's all guys. Oh, they do have some slight differences, different animations. Huh. Alright. I only really needed to play that once, I suppose. Alright, so that's League Bowling. Something to help me detox from crossed swords. Now to really crank up the dink. The attempts on the NeoGeo to do brawlers as opposed to fighters were notoriously not good. There's one called Burning Fight that is so bad I refuse to play it. It's just... no. Just no. But I do have a few that I am willing to suffer. Those that are at least a little better. And here's one that was almost my choice for cartridge to bring up. This is going to 80K. This one plays very differently from pretty much every other brawler out there in its mechanics, in that you can very regularly fire. You can actually mash shots. Unfortunately, lots and lots of enemies have super armor, so it's kind of disheartening in some ways. Surfantizer, good to see you here. Glad you could stop on by.
Ninja combat.
The way the announcer says Ninja Combat at the beginning is literally the best thing about this game. You have been warned. Even the how to play here kind of yeah. Yeah, your escape maneuver there that costs you a bit of life and damages the enemies around the screen takes a moment to charge up, making it virtually useless. This is how not to design a game. Oh, turn around, damn you. What? Are you kidding me? You can't... That's another thing about game design that you should never do. This game is so bad. Why did I buy this game anyway? Here's Musashi, a mid-boss. Pretty easy, actually. Yeah, this game is too easy until it becomes too hard. So I can just, you know, gun all these enemies down trivially here. Early NeoGeo game must show off sprites. Wow! No train cars came! Well, nuts! Actually wanted to show that off. About to... Can I just... yeah. I have no want or need for that. Oh, oh no! Why did he... Overloaded controls! This is like at least the 7th time I've complained about this. Oh, whoa, 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 what the... No, give me space. Damn it, I just can't seem to... The game that... Why is he attacking left? Yeah, as you can see, this guy counter hits every blow he takes. Frickin' super armor. Really? Get out of there, will you? Oh, you're kidding. I can't believe this. I mean, I know it's a bad game. I know the controls are utter shit, but still, I shouldn't be doing this poorly. Here we go. What? Just turn her. Ah. Gesundheit.
Who are you? You're the man who... My name is Musashi. I escaped from Genyo-sai's spell and came to after the last fight. Let me go with you. Musashi is now one man.
Musashi is now one. And now here's like the one redeeming factor of the game is that you unlock extra characters as you go along, and Musashi is 10 times more playable than the default guy. It's still not playable enough. You unlock other characters as well as you go, they're all terrible. It's all about Musashi. Oh, did you think they were damsels in distress? No, no, of course not. This game isn't going to stoop to that. This game has integrity. Why does it? That is an excellent question, Hamburger X. I have no idea. What the? So that's Ninja Combat. I think I speak for an entire generation when I say, fuck this game! If anyone would like to buy a Ninja Combat NeoGeo cartridge, I happen to have one. Anyhow, let's get that piece of junk off my screen. Actually, I haven't upgraded to the latest version of OBS yet, which no longer shows phantom images when you've closed things out. There was sort of a pseudo follow-up to Ninja Combat, which is a completely different style of game, and I'll actually play that one next. This game is actually not that bad. The game is actually, in one of those overhead run-and-gun top-down shooters in the style of Capcom's Commando. So they really were pushing a lawsuit with this title. Boy howdy were they ever. This game is at least playable.
Ninja Commando.
But yeah, that awesome title announcement from the original. Yeah, gone. Yeah, so here you have a game in the style of Mercs.
Ninja Commando.
I think that's supposed to be the same doctor guy from the World Heroes series. Thank you for the follow, greatly appreciated. Yeah, so you can actually attack in opposite the direction you're moving when you roll, which is a very, very convenient thing they added to this game. Strange, nobody is here. We need to find it A, reverse the history and change. I should note that you always fire up unless you're doing a dodge shot like that. Oops. Ooh, whoops. Yes, I know, a small. Someone is disturbing out communication system. You guys, don't ruin my scheme. Get lost. Oh, I'm in heaven, she says. The fire dragon attack for a while. Ooh, ow, ouch indeed. Ah, that was poor. Right, so this is a good game. The cutscenes are certainly dank, but the game is actually very playable. Yeah. It's like they just barely skirted using that line there. I got a bad feeling. Ah. That is Ninja Commando. It's probably worth another play, actually, but
Ninja Commando!
she is a Britain interested in ninja arts. And yeah, it's an 80k title. What do you want? So I'm gonna move on to a more traditional style run and gun. This quaint little, love it or hate it, cult classic Cyberlip. I believe this one is SNK's own. Yep. It's from 1990. Let's get that. This is NeoGeo does Contra.
Cyberlip.
You can fire up, but not diagonally. It feels really, really weird.
Has landed in the old town area. Proceed to that point right away and stop them. You are the last hope. Good luck. Ready, go!
As you can probably immediately tell, this game wears its love of Contra 3 on its sleeve. This game was pretty much made to look very, very much like that. About as close as they could get without actually getting sued. Duck, damn you. Thank you. So you actually have a weapon swap button. You can hold on to all these things that you grab. The game does actually warn you about certain enemy ambushes from time to time. Whoa. Cyber City. Whoa, 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 easy there. Alright, that almost disappeared on me, too.
Look out! Behind you!
Yeah, these rooms here will reload your ammunition. All the special weapons that you have.
Reloading magazine completed.
I think it's all of them. Yeah, it is. One bazooka shot will take this thing down if I time it right. There we go.
Watch out!
Oh no, you don't. It takes him a while to jump down ledges, so you kind of need to predict the shot coming. Just get used to when it's going to.
Let's roll! We are now investigating the supercomputer that controls the androids. Hurry to Colony CO5, where the computer is, and wait for further orders.
Ready, go!
So, if you try to shoot down, a weird thing happens. When you jump and press down, he starts moving forward. Jump down, jump down. I have no idea why that happens. This game is a little weird. Given that you can fire up, you'd think you'd be able to fire down. You're often punished for trying. You don't know better. Grenades are a little loud. Apologize for that. Whoa, whoa, easy. There we go, I've got almost a full circle of orbitals now. Oh dear. That'll have to do. Oh! Bullseye there. So they give you this nice little vehicle here to be, sort of choose when you respawn, vulnerable while you're in it, but you still only have your normal gun. You do keep your special weapons on a new life. Should switch to wide when those things come up, I guess. Yeah, holding, oops, downward diagonal and pressing jump was that roll.
Reloading magazine completed.
Oops, I want the wide. There we are. Whoa!
Look out below!
Yep.
Watch out!
Oh! That was sooner than I expected. Oh crap, I did not mean to do that, like, at all. Oh, you're kidding me! Ah. Yeah, so this game does something a little weird in its alphabet when you're putting in the initials. It has the N and the M backwards. Strange little bug. I've seen others too. I think it's Nemesis. I know there's some game that doesn't have a Z, so you have to use a 2 instead. Strange things like that. But yeah, this game, yeah, it I put in ZTN as my initials far too often as it is. This game actually tries to troll me to do so. At any rate, that is Cyberlip. Played that more than a few times in college, actually. That is not a bad game, but not the friendliest of things, not the most robustly coded of games. That's for certain. It has a fascinating little ending too. It's a little something more than what one would otherwise expect. So I'm gonna squeeze in one more game before I take my halfway break, and this is one of the danker options. I'm going to need the break after this one. Quaint little unassuming game called Blues Journey. It's known as Ragai, Japan, named after where the game takes place rather than its protagonist. It's actually quite playable. But you can't help but feel a little dirty. Just blew a clue. Is it hiccuping? So, I'm going to show you the how to play, and I'm going to challenge you to try to read it. Good luck with this. Yeah, how did you do with that last one? The flower is your money. Hung on to it. Right. So you're this little... I don't even want to try to guess what the heck he is. Short range attack, stuns enemies, move into them to grab them and huck them at other enemies. Oh! Really? Game actually gives you 2 hits. Very long loading times going in and out of scenes for some reason. See the large river ahead? No. Big river is polluted. You will die if you fall in. You can cross it by using ivy. Many people have died trying. Forget that idea. You should use my boat. Not necessary. You have a time limit. I was gonna say no anyway. How he can hold that guy and that vine at the same time, I have no idea. As you can shrink the guy down and come on, grab somebody. There we go. Whee! Very SMB room here. I don't think this is a bad game at all, but it kind of... Oh, yeah, if you wanted to... You know what? Screw the bombs. They never seem to work well for me. Yeah, if you want to grab that item at the top of the screen, you need to grab the vine from its very edge. Insta-shop! Yeah, you don't even have enough time to look at everything in here, and... Yeah. Welcome! Went faster. Hit time! Come again. Oh, whoops. Well, I'm glad I bought that extra health. Grrr! Oh, you thought New Super Mario Bros. Invented this? Nope. There's something I bet you wouldn't have expected. Oh, what the heck was that? Whatever. Stage over. Yeah, you earn more points if you get onto it higher. Yeah, the game doesn't borrow much from Super Mario Bros., but it's definitely inspired by it. It's fascinating to see something that the Super Mario Bros. Series actually ended up taking from this game. New Super Mario Bros. Introduced the I forget exactly what it's called, but yeah, the item that makes Mario super huge and just starts crashing through everything.
Come on, baby.
Oh, really? Oh, I should not have jumped there. That was absurd. Oh, what the? Yeah, bullseye there.
Come on, baby.
And notably, you might get a little worried when he's charging at you there, but when you hit him, he jumps in response. Definitely the sort of thing that tries to trip up a newbie. Captured us during a trip. This is a reward for setting us free. A lottery drawing! Okay, I'll bet. Lower Earth Empire. Empire Marsh. The marshes are icky. The Lower Earth Empire won. So the plot of this game has something to do with fighting pollution. Not that you'll know anything about that until the game is actually over. Oh, damn. They're daring me. I'm a steppin'. There we go. Oh, what the? I guess I should have shrunk him down for that. When the continue timer here gets low. Bad guy! Whatever, Twinkie. Ah. So that's Blue's journey. It is a game on the NeoGeo. Blue is exhausted and Ragai is ruined by pollution. Game over. Yeah, that's an unpleasant game over screen there either. And then here's the actual game intro that doesn't play when you just leave it sitting in attract mode. You actually have to play it first. In other words, the intro comes at the very end. I wonder why he never got another game. At any rate, I will leave that NeoGeo boot up image showing for you. As I take my break, I should be about 5 minutes or so. Running out of beverage here. Grab a quick snack, that sort of thing. Make sure I've marked this down. So, most of the games that I've played so far, actually, yeah, none of them were from later than 92. I do have some 93, 94 games on here as well. Also not done playing some of the older ones. So after the break, one thing that I absolutely positively will play is the Super Spy. I'm waiting on that one, hoping that Lord BBH shows up before I play that one. Tation Nation, a series of puzzle games that all came out in 1994 for the NeoGeo. Sort of an odd little thing that perhaps has gone largely unnoticed, that there were a number of those that year. And some truly, genuinely awesome platformers by the time that this is over. So some of the best of their kind, truly. But that's a little bit later. Till then,